Okay guys, we're here in Vegas for the Champ Tour, the SCCA Champ Tour. Parked by with all the Utah guys. I'm doing this intro late. I actually just realized I forgot to do an intro. So we're gonna go back in time, and I think I started off the video with us doing tech inspection, getting in line in tech. So pretend it's a little brighter outside, and let's go do tech inspection right now.
Oh, my Subaru is best Subaru because it's a Hawkeye, and everyone, no, mine's best Subaru because it's a GCA. No, mine's best Subaru because it's a new chassis code. Oh, my Subaru's best Subaru because it's a Porsche 4-cylinder. Why is that Mini Cooper an STU? Is that where it goes? Is it that fast, or is it gonna get spanked? It's like in class with this STI here, the Z's, the M3s. What's the Mini Cooper doing here? Are you lost? Or are you? I'm curious to see what happens. Like, I didn't know that Mini Cooper goes in STU.
Guys, I don't know how I did it. I made it through tech. Did they not see the BMW logo on the front? That should have been an instant fail.
Guys, Vegas Speedway is pretty freaking cool, actually. This is the oval here, so we'll be autocrossing, and this lot's pretty big. Everyone was saying that you'll probably be hitting third gear. It's a pretty fast course. Here's the entrance to the oval. Oh, let me turn music down before I get demonetized again for that. Then there's a road course on the outskirts of the track that's over there. Really cool. I didn't know they had like a. I've always seen the road course for like the exotic car rentals, but this is a different one. This is where the drifters and all the more of the aggressive track stuff happens. And they have a road course for the rentals, which is pretty cool. So, and then middle of nowhere, I think Hill Air Force Base, or not Hill Air Force Base, but I think the Air Force Base is here somewhere. I've seen some jets already fly by and stuff. And then this is where the paddock is, over here. So here's paddock, and here's a lot where everyone's kind of camping out or hanging out. Sweet little Miata, by the way. I like that big old wing it's got. But yeah, I won't be camping out here. I actually got a hotel, but I'm gonna leave all my stuff with all the Utah guys. Yeah, we got a pretty good crowd from Utah. I think we have about like 10, 15 people from Utah that came down to this Vegas event. Should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. It should be a good competition. Hey, there's that white FRS that was here last weekend. So it's cool to see him down here. He drove from Montana. So that's sweet. I'm excited. This is gonna be really fun. I'm really excited, guys. Okay, guys, car is ready. We're at the Utah crowd. They've got a balance. We've got 2 BMWs, 2 STIs, and we got 2 Corvettes, C7 and a C8 over there, all from the Utah crowd. So we're coming in full force. Gonna show these Vegas and California people what state makes a good driver, and it should be a lot of fun. Okay, guys, so we're here walking course, and their lot here is pretty big. Starts right there. Go around this huge lot and finishes right over right where my fingertip is. It'll be a fast course. I'm not sure if I'll hit third gear. Some people are hitting third gear a couple of weekends ago at the local event, so we'll see if it's a third gear course. I think I might have the gearing to stay in second, but we'll find out. So it looks like a fun course. Looks like this asphalt's really grippy, so should be a recipe for a good time. Also, we're really close to the Air Force Base, so plenty of jets just flying over. So that sound might come through the video. For this video, I can't control the jets flying over. I can control when I video, but I might miss something, so just an apology ahead of time. It is a really cool aesthetic, though, to be here at the racetrack as fighter jets take off and fly by you. It's really cool. Alright guys, this is actually the surprise video. Someone offered me a trade for my 1 Series for this GT3. So that's really what we're doing here. We're not competing. I'm taking this car home with me. Just kidding, obviously, but man. Oh, I want it so bad. Hope it does good. So guys, we're back from walking the course. Course is really similar to last weekend's course, actually, just on steroids. Like bigger, faster, but the same elements. It's kind of funny. It's like we got perfect conditioning last weekend for this course we're gonna run here. We might hit third gear. It's pretty freaking fast, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm excited. We got a pretty rad crowd of cars from Utah. We got my car, Eric's E92. Ryan brought out his new C8 Corvette. I'm excited to see how that does. The Subarus that are actually fast. Yeah, I'm excited. Guys, we're getting dinner before tomorrow, but you know what I love about racing? We all came here as competitors, and we're all leaving here with gaping butthole. All right, guys, we made it to the hotel room. It's time to sleep, and tomorrow we're gonna be on track, and we're gonna go kick ass. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
the next day.
All right, guys, 6 in the morning. I'm gonna head to the track because course opens up at 6:30 and I'm running first, so I need to be there. But first I need to find some coffee in this godforsaken city of sin because I was up all night committing acts of debauchery, going on panty raids with the boys, and just kidding, I got home and fucking crashed, or to the hotel room. So anyway, we're gonna go find some coffee and we're gonna get to racing. Guys, today's gonna be a good day because I got a Dutch Bros here. I'm so excited. All right, guys, couldn't make a decision on what I want for coffee, so I got 2 coffees. I got a iced and a hot. So I'm just a giant child. I'm unsupervised in Vegas and no one can tell me no. So I got 2 coffees. Anyway, let's go to the racetrack and do the thing we actually came here for, and that's called racing. Guys, new goals is towing my GT3 with my Porsche Cayenne. That's sick. So guys, my man-child tendencies have their benefits though. As I proved in the last video, I don't like calling it a video, it's more of a scientific journal, where pooping makes you drive faster. Now, we all know that coffee makes you poop. And just spit all over my screen. Anyway, coffee makes you poop, right? And if I drink 2 coffees, I'm gonna be shitting my brains out. You know, shitting my brains out means I'm driving fast.
A few moments later.
So guys, we got the car on grid. We're gonna go walk the course again. And just, we got a little bit of time here early. So I'm gonna check out some of these cars like the RX-7. It's freaking rad, right? That MR2 is rad. That doggo right there, rad. Okay, this thing's so cool. I love it. This is rad. Is this yours? This thing is so freaking cool. That is awesome. Okay guys, so we're not running right now. For some reason I thought I was running first in the morning. I'm actually running 3rd heat, so that means I got a break right now. Then I'll go work the course, and then I run, which is perfect. I like that because that means rubber gets laid down on the course. I get a clean course, a lot of rocks out there, and I get to watch. So I'm gonna go watch. I'll get some videos of the cars. Now the caveat with this event is I only get 3 runs that count towards my time. So any practice runs don't count. I only get 3 runs to nail it right. So that's where the competition comes in. And some people might think, they're like, hey, you paid all this money and traveled to go do 3 runs. And, well, I'll correct you, 3 runs today, 3 runs tomorrow. They're changing the course tomorrow. But that really shows the level of competition here. That if you can nail off the fastest time within 3 runs, it really says something about your driving, right? About your abilities to adapt fast and go fast. So, and that's what's nice about autocross. I think what's nice about these national events is it's one big thing with autocross is the most accessible form of motorsport, and these national events are the most accessible form of high level competition. Because here, autocross wise, we're driving with the best of the best here. So all these guys are the best of their region, best of their state, whatever. I'd argue best of the world, right? And we're competing here. We've got people from all over. There's even a car with Florida plates. Someone drove from Florida to race. So we've got a lot of good competition here today. So we'll see if I can shine a light to them, hold a candle to them, whatever the saying is. Anyway, we're gonna go up there and we're gonna go watch some cars and then we're gonna drive. Formula One technology right here. Yeah. Yes. So guys, I'm parked over here outside of the paddock. I changed the orientation and cranked the wheel. There's some strategy here to why I'm doing this right now. So as you guys can tell, it's pretty bright. We're in the desert, it's warm. Now watching the course, it looks like your front right tire is gonna see a lot of load. And since we only have 3 runs to set in a good time, getting heat into the tire is critical. And I figured this could help a little bit. letting this bake in the hot sun, and that can get me up to temp a lot faster than if it was cooled off. So we'll see if my strategy pays off. So there's a pretty healthy amount of these M2s out here, and I'm curious to see how they do. Next car, maybe? Maybe next car? Who knows? Maybe it will be. This one came out from Florida also, which is wicked. Also, Supra's in its class, and so is the Cayman. One of these might be my next car. Who knows? We'll see. Let's be honest, I want this to be my next car. There's quite a few GT3s out here, actually. I'm excited to see how they do. I love these cars so much. So guys, I'm here at Grid. They assign your spot here, and I'm the first person. I'm literally spot position 1. So basically, you guys can start calling me Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen because I'm number 1. All right, guys, car is set, pressures are set, competition's here. I'm the only BMW here. I'm lost. We got a bunch of FRSs and BRZs, and some back there. There's some RX-8s. So, and I'm the only one with RPF1s. So we're gonna go up to the line, guys. We're gonna try not to overthink too much, and we're just gonna drive, dance with the car. That's the goal. So guys, we're in the car, getting ready to go. Just like you said, this whole class is all Yokohamas except for one guy. The competition here should be good. There's a lot of eyes on this class, it seems. So no pressure though, right? No pressure. Car feels good. Felt good, 63.848.
I'm not efficient.
Took off 1.2 seconds. Okay guys, we just came in from that second run. 62, I think it was a 4 or 62.6. That puts me on the podium in class right now though, so I feel pretty good about that. But I need to shave off 1.1 seconds to get to first place. So let's go do that in the next run. So guys, just to give you an idea of the competition, here's my car, and then there's a bunch of FRSs that are totally prepped, and a few RX-8s as well that are fully prepped as well. It's really tight competition because a lot of these guys have a bunch of years of experience on me, and all our cars are super prepped, so this is really good for driver development, especially for me to grow, to be able to drive with this caliber of drivers, guys with this much experience at this cutthroat level of competition is really good for me. Like I'm kind of beating myself up, but I'm also realizing this is just what I need to improve. I got this. Okay guys, so that's the end of day one. I thought I was in 4th place out of 9th, which isn't bad at a national level, but when they're announcing off the STX lineup, I'm in 3rd place. So that feels pretty good. I'm kind of beating myself up, honestly, because I want 1st place. I know I have it, but this course is really weird. It's really busy, so I'm gonna blame it on that. But I'm kind of making excuses. Like, all those guys have 5 to 10 years of experience on me, but I don't like the excuses. I know I can get 1st place, so we'll see what I can do tomorrow. They're gonna change the course. Hopefully it's not as busy and I can really unlock the potential of this car and unlock the potential of me. But what's interesting, to put this in perspective, this course, so the STX has a bunch of prepped FRSs, right? To put in perspective, there is a solo spec coupe FRS that is 1 second faster than the fastest FRS right now. Now, solo spec coupe, for you guys that don't know, is a mildly modified FRS. So it's not as aggressive as how far we've gone with this car, the way the STXs are, right? They're just shocks and springs and a Falcon tire, where we're running Yokohamas, external reservoirs, camber plates, all this stuff to really make the car faster, and somehow the less modified car is faster, which is kind of interesting. And also, apparently a G Street or D Street Civic just absolutely demolished everyone in raw or PAX time, one of those two. So we're seeing some weird discrepancies on time. It's an interesting course that kind of favors a specific dynamic, which is interesting to see. I don't know, I'm having fun though. It's really fun to compete at this high of a level of competition. So I'm still enjoying myself. I feel like I'm improving a lot just by driving with these guys. And, you know, it is a good thing to be able to hang with them, at least. Be able to hang with some of these guys at the course at this level of driving. So anyway, guys, we're going to go to the hotel, party. Probably not party, probably just going to get food and sleep. And then come back tomorrow. So guys, we were autocrossing, but the real race is here. We're going to see if Mike can run as fast as that electric scooter there.
There's 20 bucks on the line.
20 bucks.
20 bucks in line.
Big money.
How old are you again?
I don't want to talk about it.
So there we go. You want to be the street racing girl, take off your top and no, that you don't want to do that.
Nobody wants to. Your fingers right here. He's fast.
Oh, he's got it.
It wasn't pretty, but he did it. Pointed hands like in Terminator 2. That increases speed.
See what I was going for?
Yeah,
Like, push here, push here.
Yeah.
You have dynamic momentum. Yeah. So here you guys got it first. It's your reliable news source. Yes, we're going through, fellas. Going through the tunnel of Vegas Speedway. Oh my god. When she said that, I was like, dude, oh, look at this. It's so fucking cool.
Above and beyond.
Guys, Jeff Gordon's gone through the same tunnel. Dale, we're doing it for Dale, guys.
Mr. Earnhardt.
This is the most Dale Earnhardt thing I've ever done. I love you so much.
There you guys go. Have
Thank
fun.
you so
I gotta
much.
go in and come back.
Yes, yes, thank you. I want to marry that woman. All right, guys, before we go to the hotel and start the video for tomorrow's part, I forgot to mention one thing, though, about my times. Even though I'm sitting at 3rd, I'm the only person to have done all my runs clean. So all those guys have hit cones on 2 out of 3 of their runs. So, in theory, if we were adding up all 3 times, I would be in 1st right now if this was like a rallycross event or something. So it does feel good to say I'm the most consistent driver, but I still want that 1st place really bad. We found a new M4. We're gonna go take a look at it, see if it's as ugly as it is in person.
Day 2.
Okay, guys, it's day 2 of Autocross Vegas National Tour, or SCCA National Tour. I just work here, okay? Anyway, it's day 2. We're gonna go up to work here in a second, but the course is backwards, so I'm sitting up here somewhere, watching the course right now, and kind of watching the lines. So, but I'm gonna go up and work real quick, and we'll be driving here soon. So guys, we're just walking the course after working. We're about to go up and run after this short break. I've never called in so many DNFs in my life, so many off-course runs, and a lot of cone calls, like just absolute chaos running this course backwards. Now, some people will say that might be a sign of a bad course design. It is a busy course, and then on top of that, you just watch 1 or 2 DNFs. That happens, right? A driver makes a mistake. When almost everyone does, there's something wrong with the course design and the visual element of it that's reading it. Like, I'll show you this one part here in the slalom. So guys, all these DNFs, one of the big spots was this gate here. So you come through this gate here, and there's a slalom here
But what throws people off is this extra cone here. So some people are seeing that and just shooting over to the right there. The visual elements throwing it off, you need to go through here and then run the slalom. So a lot of the visual elements in this course are throwing a lot of people off. Among a bunch of other things like that slalom over there, I called in a lot of DNFs. That'd be just all over the place, so many DNF calls. So with that said, guys, it's a busy course. My car is probably, in my class, the worst suited for a busy course like this. And by busy, I mean, it makes you really make the car move around awkwardly in weird directions and places you don't want it to go, really. It's not ideal. Busy course isn't ideal. The FRSs do a lot better with busy courses, but we'll see what happens. My only saving grace is I was the cleanest driver yesterday. And if people are being dirty consistently all day, maybe I have a ace in my hole. Ace in the hole? But maybe with me being more consistent, I have an ace in the hole, some kind of advantage here. We'll see. I'm not going to focus on it too much, though. I'm really just going to have fun because I know odds are against me already. So there's a lot of backsiding in this course, and backsiding means you kind of bring the car in late through the corner. So like that slalom ends, and you'll end on the left side here, right? So you end there through that gate. You want to backside it, though, because you got to get the car over here to this gate right here, right? So you get it over here, but you want to backside this corner, because if you don't backside this corner, I mean, you got this nice wide open gate, but the next gate right there is pretty freaking tight. It shallows up quite a bit. So you need to backside this guy to get there. And then the sweeper kind of section here, you need to backside because by the time you get over to that gate, you've got to make a sharp right into the finish. All kinds of backsiding. I think I can illustrate the issues of this course a little better through this last section here. So if you look at where this pointer cone is, if we were to theoretically just get the car centered through it, if we got the car right here, and this kind of helps you guys understand what I mean by backsiding. If I was to enter through here, car center here, look where it goes straight towards, right? If I want to make it through that next gate, we need to get the car pointed this way, right? And since the same element's following to the finish, we don't actually want the car shooting here. We want the car actually shooting a little bit this way, so that way we can set up for that guy and set up for the finish. So see, I need to point that way a little bit. And to do that, there's our line. We come through here, curve through. Here, it's kind of tight though, right? So let's back up a little bit. I'll show you guys the line a little bit. So we come through here. You're gonna come through here, this section here. You're gonna bring it in wide and late, and you're gonna backside this guy. So that way we're set up here. Look how much real estate I have here for a driving line if I get the car set up straight this way. So just hope this kind of helps illustrate what's going on. So guys, with that said about the course, we're running over, grabbing the car. We're gonna go drive next. That's how you finish a course. 58.7, is that good? I don't know. Felt good.
2 seconds, bro. Holy shit. So on that run, I upped the aggression quite a bit, and I came off 2 seconds. I did hit a cone though, so that doesn't put me on the podium. I'm close though. I just need to keep this aggression up and not hit a cone. It's this level of competition so cutthroat. I mean, it's tough. I'm worried about ending up dead center in my class, but I really want that podium or trophy, right? So I'm gonna turn my music up. What I realize is I'm having a hard time getting in the zone, and I'm just making mistakes or just not driving the car hard enough because I'm not in the zone. So I don't know if it's gonna show up in the GoPro in the last video, but I had my music blasting as I got to the line. I might just have my music blasting as I drive this next run, just to get me in the zone, because I realize whenever I'm drifting, I'm in the zone 100%. Every time I go up to the line in my Z and I'm drifting, I'm in the fucking zone. So I'm just gonna go up to it, treat it like it's a drift event, and just full send. It's my last run, so if I throw it away, whatever, right? But the level of competition is insane, and something that's humbling and something I really need more of. Slalom, fuck. Everything else is so good. Oh. Yeah, that was so good. That would have been it, guys, but I threw away that slalom where it got really twisty. I think that was clean, though. My last run was faster, though, also. I really ate a chunk of time. Oh, okay, I think we lost the podium, but you know what? I learned a lot today. Alright guys, so I ended up dead center in my class, which we had a pretty big field, and it's a really competitive tight class, so not a bad thing. I really wanted to be on the podium today or even win, but there's so much more that goes into it than everything I've learned so far. It was really truly a humbling experience again, but the big thing is I can't beat myself up too much. I need to just learn, because there's so much learning here and there's so much competition here. It was really a good thing for me, and I need to do this more so I can compete with these top tier drivers from around the world. So it's a really good learning experience. I think one of the things I made a mistake on today, since I only had 3 runs, and I kind of took it easy, kind of went less pace than the car had in it, just so I could secure some clean runs. But honestly, what I should have done, and I did this on my second run, I just went full tilt, 12 tenths, super aggressive, and I went pretty fast there, but I hit a cone, did the same thing, got my third run, and that one could have put me on the podium, but I got a little too squirrely in the slalom, as you guys saw, so that was my mistake. Now the idea being, if I went aggressive very first, I could have gotten these out of my system. I could have figured out where the areas were that I needed to just like back off a hair and kept the rest aggressive. But you know, live and learn, right? So we do these events to learn and drive. It was a really good experience. Everyone in the STX crowd is really cool, and they're super helpful. And you know, they didn't let me beat myself down, because in the end, like, those guys have been doing it for so long, and this is only my second national event. So I did learn a lot. And big thing to have here is having a champion mindset. And still, even though I didn't win, I still feel like a champion leaving today, because I learned so much and I improved so much today. I really truly feel like I'm a champion in a sense. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was a really enjoyable vlog for you guys. I really wanted to bring you guys behind the scenes. It is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but that's okay. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I've got a lot of work to do still in my driving. I need to compete out of state more or something. And honestly, the SCCA events, like, I still want to do more NASA. I still want to drift.
but I need to do more of these SCCA events like this, because this is, for me, where I'm at right now, this is the most accessible, high level, cutthroat competition I can get to, right? Because even with NASA, if I do it locally, I might run to the same bottleneck, and then traveling for NASA is like super expensive. Drifting is just a different thing, and I feel like I'm always in the zone when I'm drifting. So I feel like I've nailed that down good. But when it comes to my grip driving and high performance driving like this, I still need to work on kind of my mental preparation and my, like, the priming of my brain coming into events like this to really be a high performer. But still, with that said, like, I learned a lot today, and all these things that I'm learning are helping me grow into a better driver, and, you know, still leaving a champion. Even though I didn't get the first place, I'm still leaving a champion. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.